the thing about the Roseland, of course, is that it is a peninsula. It has the sea on one side of it and the sort of River Fowl looping around the other side of it. So we have these rural parishes of St Anthony and Roseland, Gerrans, St Just, which includes St Mawes, Filly, Verrian, Ruan Lanihorn, and interestingly, Tregony is not considered usually to be on the Roseland, but they like to advertise themselves as the gateway to the Roseland. So we quite often include them in the activities. But the character of the Roseland has changed over the years because of prior to the 20th century, a lot of transport would have been by sea and river. So certainly the connections with Falmouth would have been more marked historically. The roads in Porthscatho weren't metalled until the 1930s. So, and we don't really see road transport really becoming really popular until around and after the First World War, when freight starts to be then moved by road transport as opposed to sea transport. So that it has that sort of character. So I suppose that reflects in some of the music that we some of the shanty music and some of the classical music as well looks at the landscape, and the opera that we mentioned, Morvoran, that obviously means mermaid in Cornish language. So again, draws upon these sort of maritime themes, for sure.
I mean, I'm from the North Coast, so I feel like very much an interloper in this project, really. Never's the Roseland local, and I don't know the territory at all in the same way, but from everything that we did in the last couple of years, something that seems evident to me about the Roseland is that it's got incredibly strong communities. I know, you're saying it's isolated, and I think it's another way we talked about that is that there isn't a major town, and it's not sort of en route to anywhere unless you're going to Falmouth by way of King Harry Ferry. It's full of little villages, but those little villages seem so strong and so community focused.